Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. This is not how I'm gonna look, but this is how I'm gonna look right now for the day. You guys are teetering on all my papers. Ta-da, here I am, good morning. It is 10:20 here. We've been up for a while. I'm just now going live for the spiritual message of the day because I'm finally have my stuff mostly together. Oh, that is funny. My screensaver is a flamingo. I don't want to show you because it's got a whole bunch of my documents and stuff on there. And people can be weird, like screenshot that and then be like, she has a folder that says, yeah, like, yep, that one would get me in trouble, that one would get me in trouble. I can't show you that, but just trust me, there's a flamingo on there, which is funny because one of the kids, when I did their reading for the school year, has the flamingo. Anyways, yesterday was amazing. We did the chakra class. Our goal was for a 2-hour class. It's a 3-hour class. When I did the inner child work class, it was a 3-hour class. It was supposed to be a 2-hour class. I cannot do 2-hour classes. I don't know. I'm long-winded. Because it's not just like the class. People have questions. We're sharing our knowledge. We're sharing our experiences. There's like what we feel in clients and what we're doing and what we've done in our life. And so it's a lot more. And then like Spirit leads me to do other things while we're doing certain things, like come over and help them feel stuff. I don't know. But the class was amazing. It really was. It was a smaller class. I think that for my classes, I only want 10 max because I usually end up doing some form of energy work or healing in the class. It's just, that is what it is. That is who I am. I'm a healer. And Crystal is also a healer because she ended up doing healing with the tuning forks in each section. So like, I don't know. It is what it is. It was fun though. I really did enjoy it. We got done at 7. And then after the class, we were talking with one of the people for quite a while too. And then we were like, you've got to go. You're going to get us in trouble with our husbands. Like Crystal was supposed to go grocery shopping. And then I was supposed to cut the boys' hair because they're supposed to meet their teachers tonight. And when I came inside, they were already laying down, getting ready for sleep. So then I was like, crap, I can't cut their hair. So this morning I have cut their hair. That's why I look this crazy. Connor, because of his autism, I mean, I guess I could try. I'm sure that Susan or somebody would try to be patient with Connor. I'm sure that there's places that are good for cutting hair with autistic kids, but like, good morning. I just didn't. I don't want to do it. I don't want to put him through that. And I don't want to put the barber or whoever's cutting the hair through that because it's just not fun. Even Cutler doesn't do great with the haircut. They're constantly asked for the scissors and I buzz the sides. Buzz the sides at a 2, do the little taper thingy, and then I'll finger cut the top. And they did good enough that I did it by myself. They get to meet their teachers tonight. Connor has the same teacher and the same paras, but it'll be fun for him to go to the classroom and just, like, he's so excited. So excited. And then Cutler gets to meet his teacher tonight for the first time. And he's going into 1st grade. I'm so excited for him. Yeah, so I cut their hair and then I showered and then I got into new pajamas because I've got stuff to do to clean around the house. And then the kids have been asking for their readings for the school year, so I haven't done that yet. So then after I showered, I knew I had to get up and do that so that I could get that done because I had the time, right? So, yeah. I'm going to read the spiritual message of the day. Today is the 25th of August. It says new beginnings. Isn't that fitting? We're going to go see their teachers tonight. New beginnings. Every new beginning comes from the end of something else. This is the natural ebb and flow of life, and it asks us to accept what happens often lies on the other side of sadness. Happiness. What? Okay, let's try that again. This is the natural ebb and flow of life, and it asks us to accept that happiness often lies on the other side of sadness. Know that there is always an opportunity to begin again as soon as you allow yourself to. New beginnings. So that's just like the same concept of like when one door opens, another one closes. Like the summer is closed and good morning. The summer is closed and I'm so sad about the summer being over. I can't wait. I'm so sad. I'm gonna miss the process of 500 meals a day. I'm just gonna miss it. Really, all of the trials I went through this. I'm just kidding. I am a good mom and I love my kids, and honestly, there's been some great moments, but get in school. Go to school. I'm done with this. Whatever this crap is, I'm done. Release one to receive. So we're releasing the summer. We're going into the school year, and I'm excited about it. I cut their hair. I felt like after cutting their hair, like they look so cute. They're getting older. It's crazy. Connor's in 3rd grade and Cutler's in 1st grade. I can't believe. Emotional support humans. Yeah. Well, yours are older and less. You'll be excited when Lily's in school. We'll get more done business-wise, maybe. Maybe, Jen. Maybe. So, yeah. That, new beginnings. Let's do some new beginnings. We'll pull a couple cards just to give us an understanding of this week. What do we collectively need to be prepared for this week? They're starting school on Wednesday. Friday, I'm going to go do something fun with the girls. Oh, I do like this. This week is all about taking action and movement. So movement of your body, movement of your brain, movement of your life. Like that's going to be the theme for the week. We're constantly moving, which makes sense because we have the goose spirit animal to be with us this week, which is a lot about movement, moving. Anytime I see the goose in a reading, it usually means somebody is like physically moving. But I feel like this is more like if we were stagnant or procrastinating things, we're going to be like, there's a lot of movement, which is true because their backpacks, I need to do some finishing touches on their backpacks, put their headphones in there. I need to print out their lunch schedule. Like I've got, this week is movement. Oh, I can't do it, Jen. I need a break. Good for you though. I'm sorry you're losing your emotional support, but So lots of movement getting stuff done. We're channeling our divine masculine this week. Lots of blessings are going to come from it. Lots of visions of the future are going to come through this week. I almost feel like ideas are going to form this week. Ideas for your future are going to form this week. I hate, like, this is why I never watch myself back. I'm sitting here, like, channeling and listening. And I bet that looks like I look dumb. Yeah. Divine masculine, movement, lots of things, lots of blessings, and lots of, like, manifestation things going on here. Like, almost like, click, the ideas finally come. This is what we're going to do. This is where we're going. So that is that message. Now, I have a couple kids' school messages that I'm going to share. You won't know who's who unless you're in the know, okay? But I thought this would be cute for the little nieces and nephews and my kids to have this on recording because I never remember anything. 10-10 a lot. 10-10. Is that like a mirror? There's a fly in here. The flies. There are so many spies too. So there's like, for some of us, there's a lot of people watching what you're doing and like kind of stalking. I feel like the stalkers are coming back. And if you're watching me, always watching me, I don't care. I don't know why you would still do that. That's just a waste of time, honey. Move on. But there's spies out there. If that clicks with you and you've been thinking somebody might be clocking you, they are. This is your sign. Okay, anyways, so I'm going to do a couple kids readings. This, and for you guys that are listening that don't know whose kids are whose, that's okay. This would just be an example of what some of my readings can be like. So I'm going to start with number one. Number one. I think this child is going to like being called number one. Number one. This school year will be a journey of finding balance within your emotions. It's a time to gently strengthen the trust you have in your higher self and your spiritual side. This I thought was really interesting because when I was talking to your mom, we were talking about your third eye being too open and needing to calm down your third eye. So to gently strengthen the trust you have in your higher self and your spiritual side. You may feel moments of uncertainty around your power or confidence, but that's okay. You're learning how to find your voice and stand tall in who you are. Daily affirmations can help remind you of your strength, and nightly rituals of throwing away anything negative from the day will help you wake up with a clean, fresh start each morning. So what I want is for Dad, when he gets you up in the morning, I want him to start your day with stuff like, I am brave, I am strong, I make friends easily, just saying stuff like that, and then you repeat things, and if Dad needs, Mom can set up and sticky notes or something, because you guys do like bath routines in the morning before school. And then at night, before you go to bed, I want you to take the day, anything bad or negative that hurts your heart that day, I just want you to take it and I want you to throw it away. Like, imagine pulling it off your body and throwing it away. I think that will be really helpful in you finding the next day being more fresh and clean. Your schoolwork may challenge you to reinvent yourself and not get stuck in past stories or self-judgments. If you get hard on yourself at school, I really want you to shake it off. You are smart, capable, and evolving each day. In friendship, your heart is wide open with love, and while there's while that's beautiful, this year is about learning where to draw boundaries. I feel like you can give a lot of love to the people that are around you, and sometimes they're not used to being loved as much as you like to love. Notice when your kindness is not being received in the way you intended. So like if you are trying to give people lots of hugs and like, or just like talking a whole bunch and you notice they're like stepping away from you or stepping back more, or if they stop talking to you, just notice that maybe those aren't the friends that you should be playing with. Find friends that want to play the same way you do. If someone doesn't treat you kindly, it's okay to find new friends who treat you kindly. Pay attention how you feel and how others are responding, and know that your friendship style is something special. You will find the friends that like just who you are. Your spirit animals that are guiding you this school year are the bat, which is all about rebirth and reinventing yourself, which I think is super cute. And the otter spirit, which is about reminding you to love freely. And then I feel like for this kiddo, red and green crystals are going to be really helpful. Yeah. Is this hitting your inner child? Maybe, if anything sticks out to you, maybe. This is for child number 2. You know who you are. This child, I like to tap on this child and tap. You're okay, girl. Wait till number 4. I might cry, and number 4 is gonna make me cry because it might be one of my children. Okay, number 2. This school year, your journey is about learning to embrace and work with your sensory. So I feel like you have a lot of sensory issues, and I feel like Spirit's wanting you to embrace those. So like honoring the unique way your body and mind experience the world. If loud noises or overstimulation get overwhelming to you, know that it isn't a weakness. It's a gift that teaches you to listen more deeply to your own energy. Use it to your advantage. Put on noise-canceling headphones when you study, or use your AirPods to listen to educational recordings that match what you're learning in class. You'll find your rhythm through sounds that feel good to you. One of your biggest themes is learning to take pride in who you are. There is no one else like you, and that's not just okay, it's magical. You were made to be exactly the way you are, and those who don't get you aren't tuned in to the beautiful frequency that you are on. School is hard, and when you get out of school, this stuff won't matter. So not fitting in, it won't matter. Your schoolwork might feel like a puzzle this year. You'll have to do one piece at a time, one small step forward, one small step forward. It feels like you might be tempted to procrastinate your schoolwork, but you need to take steps. Get a little bit done here, a little bit done here, a little bit done here, a little bit done here. Don't wait till the last minute. Trust that if you take your time and stay consistent, the bigger picture will start to make sense. When it comes to friendships, you may have built a shield around your heart, and that makes sense if you felt misunderstood or unsure in the past. But if you're wanting more connection, try starting your morning by imagining your heart chakra glowing green and gently lowering the wall around it, just a little bit. Let the world in piece by piece. It's okay to be cautious and open. With change comes beautiful new opportunities to real connections. Your spirit animal this year is the dove, and it's a powerful messenger of peace and love. I feel like the dove specifically is connecting to you because I connected the dove to your dad. And your dad's dove spirit animal is his mom that's passed. So I feel like this means that your grandma's guiding you and working with you during this school year. So watch for white signs like white butterflies, feathers, birds, clouds. Anytime you see something white, take a real good deep breath and just let calm into your heart. Know that you're safe, protected, and deeply loved, not just by those here, but by those guiding you from beyond the veil. And for you, I think blue and purple crystals will work well. Number 3. These kids. This is for kid number 3. You know who you are. This school year, your journey is about tuning into higher parts of yourself. The part of that knows right from wrong, helps others, and keeps your heart open even when things get frustrating. That might sound like big stuff, but really it means doing your best to be kind. Make good choices and not let anger or disappointment harden your heart. Happiness won't just show up this year, you'll get to build it by choosing how you show up each day and how you treat yourself and others. In school, staying motivated might be your challenge. Be patient with yourself. Learning isn't a race, it's a slow and steady climb. You can do anything you put real effort into, even if it feels tricky at first. Just keep showing up. Friendships are going to feel like a big splash this year, all in, all at once, and maybe without many boundaries. This makes sense for this child. So much. That's okay, but don't forget to take care of yourself too. If you ever feel tired or overwhelmed, it's perfectly fine to take a break. Tell your friends, I just want to chill today. Maybe sit in the grass or take it easy. You'll start to notice who really values you for who you are and who maybe isn't being the kindest, and that awareness will help you protect your own energy. Your spirit animals this year are the panther, which I thought was interesting because we've had the panther show up a couple times in some sound baths. And we were thinking that maybe it was Crystal's panther, but this makes sense that every time she's felt it, it was around me, and that this child might be one of mine. Reminding you to reclaim your personal power, especially when you feel like you're losing it. And the whale is asking you to trust your inner voice, your unique song, and follow the truth that rises from within you. These guides walk beside you, helping remind you you are strong, intuitive, and deeply loved. And then blue and yellow crystals for this kiddo. Number 4. You know who you are. This year is going to be big for you. This year is a year of breakthrough. In so many ways, your mind is growing, your awareness is expanding, and you're going to start understanding more about who you are. There's something powerful waking up inside of you, your intuition, that quiet inner knowing that helps guide you, even without words. You're going to get better at saying no. This makes a lot of sense. When you need to set boundaries and learn how to honor your own space and comfort. This year, you'll also be learning more about truth, what it means to be honest, and how to notice when something feels off or when something isn't being fully real. That's a great skill. That understanding will help you feel more confident and safe in your choices. In friendships, there's a shift happening. You may still love doing your own thing, but something in you is starting to wonder, what if I tried? You're standing in front of a bridge, and maybe for the first time you're thinking about crossing it. Maybe you'll try playing with others, even just a little, and see how it feels. There's no rush and no right or wrong way, just your own bravery and timing. If I get a message that he plays with somebody else at recess, I'm gonna cry. Your spirit animal this year is the starfish, and it's a magical guide that helps you open up to new possibilities and reminds you that trying new things, even small ones, can lead to beautiful surprises. You are growing in ways others can't always see, but your spirit knows you're becoming more of who you're meant to be step by step, and that is something truly special. Purple and red crystals for that kiddo. Two more. Auntie's heart and mommy's heart. Kid number 5. This child has all the tude. All the tude. She has all the tude for all the kids. Just kidding. I love this child. Number 5. This school year, your theme is all about protection. Not just the kind that shields you from harm, but the kind that comes from deeply trusting your intuition, your inner voice, your gut feelings. Your inner voice already knows what's safe and what needs to be kept at a distance. Pay attention to those feelings even if they don't make sense right away. They're guiding you towards the light, and you'll always find your way back to it, even when things feel a little dark or confusing. In schoolwork, this is the year to challenge yourself even more. Whether that means signing up for something new, asking for extra credit, or offering help to a teacher, the growth is there, but you have to take the first step. Don't be afraid to raise your hand, ask questions, or create something magical with your imagination. Your creativity is one of your greatest gifts. Let it shine. And then in friendships, there may be a few bumps in the road. Mom's gonna love this. You might experience miscommunications or misunderstandings, and it will take strength to speak clearly and with compassion. Sometimes people may take what you say the wrong way, so this is a good time to practice being thoughtful with your words and making sure others really understand what you mean. Also, stay aware that not everyone who wants to be close to you is coming from a kind place. I did see a specific situation where someone may become friends with you with the intention of baiting you to say bad things about another friend so that they could then tell that friend that you said something mean to stir drama. So be careful. Girls are mean. So keep some things just to yourself. Your spirit guides, like you got the same spirit animal as your dad. You are like your dad. Same spirit animal, girl. A symbol, a moth. And it's a symbol of transformation and surrender. The moth teaches you to move towards the light, even when it's hard to see. Let yourself trust the process, even when it doesn't make sense in the moment. You are growing in strength, wisdom, and clarity. And the more you trust yourself, the more protected and empowered you'll become. Purple and red crystals for you. I almost said his name. Number 6. And this was the person that kept asking when the reading was going to be done. I saved you for last. And I think that if I had to pick one of the kids that was going to go through the most spiritual awakening, it would be number 6. So that's probably why intuitively I was like, where's my reading? Where's my reading? So he knows. This school year marks a very powerful time of your third eye awakening. Your intuition is going to go through profound upgrades, and that means you'll start picking up on more thoughts, feelings, and energies than before, which this kid is already very sensitive. But like this kid is gonna get a ton of upgrades during the school year. Your insight will become sharper, and the way you understand the world around you will start to feel deeper. This is going to be hard, even if it's hard to explain. With that, your learning journey may feel like waves, sometimes strong and easy, and sometimes choppy and unpredictable. And that's okay. You're learning how to ride those waves, and balance will come through grounding yourself, staying present, and making time for sensory breaks. I really like that your mom got the shaker plate. I feel like that is going to be very helpful. And then like having quiet moments to reset. Grounding. You're going to have to do a lot of grounding. When it comes to schoolwork, this will be a season of learning how to stick to a routine. Even when it feels hard, you may have to work a little harder and be more consistent with your effort. But it's worth it. You're building something amazing in yourself. You're also coming out of a darker season from last school year, and this year feels like the sun breaking through, especially in your friendships. I do want to go back to the school year because I feel like learning kind of has come easy to you, and I feel like this year it may not be as easy in the learning because as you get older you're in another grade, and I feel like it may be a little bit more difficult, but I just want you to be patient with yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Friendships. You'll start to feel more peace and clarity around who belongs in your circle and who doesn't. Part of your growth will be learning to let go of friends who don't respect your boundaries or don't share the same ideas of friendship as you do. And that's not a loss, it's a reset towards something better. Your spirit guides, you got the flamingo and the cat. The flamingo reminds you to stay balanced between emotions and logic, between the spiritual and practical, and to trust in your inner rhythm, even if it's different from others. The cat reminds you that your power lies in your independence and your ability to walk your own path. If there are pauses in your journey, like needing to take a break from certain friends or reset your focus in school, that's not failure. Don't be so hard on yourself. That's you listening to your energy and doing what's right for you. And when you follow that, there's nothing you can't accomplish. Green and yellow crystals are what I think would work great for you, which your mom just got a ton of yellow crystals. Go steal one. Anyways, that is for the kiddos, but when you do like the anti-bully bags or the kids readings with me for the school year, you get something like this in a felt bag, and I sit there and add Reiki energy to it after I get the reading portion, which then shows me what I need to put into it. Like that kid's having third eye awakening, so like he's gonna need help with grounding and stuff. So like I would sit there and attune the bag to a lot of earth and ancestral and root energy, if that makes sense. But that is it for the day. I have a lot to get done. We are meeting the teachers tonight. I'm gonna make a ton more posts. It's probably 5th breakfast at this point. I'm surprised nobody asked for food. I give them food before I get on live, and then they ask during the live for food. But I cut Connor a bunch of cheese, and Cutler, I gave him apples with caramel. So that must have made them happy because they didn't come in here. Or maybe they ran away. I'm gonna go check on them. I love you guys. I hope you have a good day. Happy Monday. And remember that with everything that goes away, new opportunities come. So like letting go of something may be sad, but something better could be coming. See you later. Bye.